Hello, my name is Steve Mattson. This is my wife Mary, and we have been associated with Gianna Homes for somewhere close to 16 years. And I think in a roundabout way, I'm introducing myself as one of Anne Marie's favorite people. I have been a contributor since day one. In fact, the very first resident that Anne Marie had in her first home was an elderly fellow by the name of Carl. And I met Anne Marie at about the same time she started Gianna Homes. And Carl and his family ran out of money. And there was no way that Carl was going to be able to stay in the facility. And Anne Marie was kind of explaining this to me when I was visiting the home one time. And I looked at Carl, and Carl had full on Alzheimer's, didn't know who he was anymore, and I just thought it was just a darn shame that something like that had to happen. So I made a commitment to Anne Marie that I would take care of Carl as long as necessary. We were extremely happy to do that. It made us feel really good.
Yeah.
Very good. Over the years, we've contributed to various causes at Gianna. We expect to contribute in the future. We think it's a very worthwhile charitable organization. So, as one departing thought here, I just wanted to let you know that from my standpoint, I'm a guy who was blessed with the ability to make a pretty good living. And I knew from the very beginning, since I was a young kid, that if I was to make a good living, God wanted me to share the wealth, so to speak, and be a good steward of the money. There's anybody else out there like me who has the ability to do the same types of things, has extra money that could be contributed for charitable causes, I urge you to consider Gianna Homes. Well, Anne Marie and her board of directors have put together a fund. They're calling it the Steve and Mary Mattson Fund. It's going to be used for Carl type purposes. If we have a resident of the facility that runs out of money, does not want to leave his or her home, we want to be able to tap into this fund and help make the difference in the payment that they can afford and what it costs to keep them in the facility. If you've been in nursing homes, and I've financed nursing homes in my entire life, I mean, I've financed many of them, some of those institutions for Alzheimer's are kind of bleak. And if you want mom and dad in a good, warm, loving environment, Gianna Homes is definitely it.